Yorubas are the worst at being power hungry. Every time power rotates to the south, we are quick to jump at it. We can do anything for power. Hypocritically attack northerners of what we do best. I support candidates not because I have the power of clairvoyance to know if they will win or not. I support based on my personal convictions. It does not matter if they win or not. When I was supporting the current president of Ghana, people used to abuse me on these platforms. Why are you wasting your time? Mahama can never come back. Mahama can never do this. I wasn't supporting him because I knew he would come back. I was supporting him because I was convinced that he's a good leader who will do well for Ghana. And he's doing very well. Extremely well. Even his enemies are now applauding him. So that's the power of patience. I'm a very patient person. I don't support you because you have money. Otherwise, I would have been in government all this while. I've been in opposition since 1982 when I left Ife, the then University of Ife, now Bafinaolo University. We're back to the season of politics, so you see me once in a while. I will support my own candidate and I will urge you to support your own candidate. There is no point fighting anybody over candidacy. That's the way God configured me. Someone is asking me what's my moral justification for supporting a northerner above a southerner. Because I am, number one, I'm completely detribalized. I don't think your only qualification should be where you come from. It should be what you are able to deliver. That's number one. Number two, there is nothing in the Constitution of Nigeria that says any Nigerian citizen cannot contest election. So anybody who says, Afemi, it can only be me, no other person, then I don't consider such person serious enough for me to follow. I like people who are fair. Just say, I want to contest. Don't say it must be me. My candidate has never said it must be him. I contested against him in the last election, Atiku Abubakar. And when we met at the convention ground, he said, Dile, I hear you are contesting. I said, yes, sir. And you said we're too old. I said, yes, sir. And he said, let's meet on the field. That really wowed me. He didn't say I will defeat you. He didn't say you should not contest. He said, let us meet on the field. So that's how it should be. Okay. For the person who asks why I will support a northerner above southerner, I have nothing against any part of Nigeria. I'm a friend. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a friend of everybody, including those who don't even like me. I love them. I always laugh when southerners accuse northerners that they are power hungry. It is only southern presidents that want to die in power. Obasanjo attempted third term. JEJ, after serving 6 years, attempted to add another 4 years to make it 10. I believe JEJ served only 5 years. 1 year remaining of President Yar'Adua's tenure and 4 years of his own. So I need to correct that. Because Yar'Adua died in 2010 in May, and Jonathan immediately took over, and Jonathan contested in 2011. I also contested on the platform of the National Conscience Party. So we must get our facts correct. Now, Tinubu is attempting to turn the nation to a one-party state to keep himself in power. Meanwhile, the North produced Yar'Adua. He died after a year. That is not true. He died on the 3rd year. And after a year and a half, and the North not only allowed JEJ to finish his term, they supported him for another 4 years. They did not shout, it was our turn. They only fought back when JEJ wanted another 4 years after 6 years. The North also produced Buhari did his miserable 8 years and left the scene. He did not crush opposition and didn't try to destroy opposition parties with crisis. That's very true. Buhari actually became a Democrat more than those who shouted the most about democracy. Okay. Yorubas are the worst at being power hungry. Every time power rotates to the south, we are quick to jump at it. We can do anything for power. Yet we hypocritically attack northerners of what we do best. By 2027, the North would have been president for just 10 years. I believe it will be 11 years. Out of 28 years, 11 out of 28. In this third republic. If Tinubu wins second term, it will be 10 years, no, 11 years out of 32 years for the North. Yet, we somehow managed to accuse them of being power hungry. It is a foolish accusation. I hope you followed it. Obasanjo has done 8 years. Jonathan did 5 years. That's 13 years. And Tinubu is now doing 4 years. So that would be 17 years out of, 17 years out of 28 years. Because by 2027, this republic will be 28 years old. So that's how it is. So the North is actually shortchanged. Those who said, hey, Buhari just finished 8 years, we should let Tinubu finish his own 8 years. They are being clever by half. That is not how it is done. Number one, there is no rotation in the Nigerian constitution. That's why Buhari was contesting every time. Even if Yar'Adua was alive, Buhari would still have contested against him, and they are both from Katsina State. So, all these turn by turn that people are fighting themselves over on television is just mere rascality. There is nothing so-called in the Nigerian constitution. In 2027, Northerners will contest, Southerners will contest, depending on who the political parties decide to field. Who is going to stop Omoyele Sowore from contesting? You will say because it's the turn of the South. That's why, no, he will contest whether you like it or not, because it is his legitimate right to contest. A Northerner will contest because it is his legitimate right within the Constitution of Nigeria. INEC is not going to bar anybody from contesting in 2027 based on where you come from. No, it's going to be an open contest because the Nigerian Constitution allows anybody to contest. So there is nothing like South must finish 8 years. There is nothing so-called. Nothing at all. Yeah, bring it. Nothing at all. Nothing of the sort. And there is nothing like one person should not contest, but some people can. Anybody wants to contest should be free to contest, and then support whosoever you want. So anybody wants to contest is free to contest. Nobody should be bullied. Yes, it is everybody's right. If Buhari did not decide to contest in 2015, he would never have been president. So life is about destiny. If you are destined to win, you win. If you are not destined to win, there is nobody should be desperate to be anything in life. Do what you want to do. Feel free. Don't let anybody bully you. So that is it. And it's not about age, it's about good health. There are people in their 40s. I'm 65. I've never slept 24 hours in any hospital in my life. And I'm 65. Look at me very well. You can see some much younger people looking like my grandfather. So it's not about your age. After Obama, would you ever have imagined that an old man, someone as old as Joe Biden, who was his vice president, will come back to be president of America. And he still contested and almost contested until Kamala Harris was brought in. So it's about good health. It's not about your age. Those who are saying Atiku should not contest, they are not saying Tinubu should not contest. Let everybody contest. I want Tinubu to contest. If he wins, he wins. I want Atiku to contest. If he wins, he wins. If Peter Obi decides to contest, I will wish him the best of luck. He's my friend. He's my brother. You know, so let everybody contest if their party picks them. The coalition must be democratic. So let them come together and agree on who they want to field. That's all. If they tell Atiku, I know if they say, oh, Atiku, sorry, we don't want you. He won't contest, but he will contest the primary. If he wins, he wins. If he doesn't win, I know him. He will go home and take it that, okay, maybe it wasn't meant to be. That is what democracy is about. The moment you are bullying and say only your candidate can be president or cannot be candidate, no, it doesn't matter to me, really. So, sorry, I can't pronounce your name very well, but please, you said I should be reasonable for once. I think it's an insult, but I don't mind. You can insult me. My analysis is not because of what I will eat. Atiku does not have 1% of Tinubu's resources. Atiku does not control any state in Nigeria, not even Adamawa State. So he's not taking money from the state. Atiku is a businessman. I respect him for that. Atiku does not have a single thug in front of his house. Atiku has never called out to say, who do we know in INEC? Let's go and find out how we will rig for him. He is a consummate Democrat who practices what he preaches. So, to say that it's because of what do I want to eat from Atiku? I work very hard. I work extremely hard, globally. Okay? I would have worked in close to 70 countries and thousands of cities all over the world, in every part of the world. And here I am. I live modestly. I live very modestly. If I wanted money, I would be in government. I told you, since 1982, I've been in opposition. Anybody who likes money will not be in opposition. It is actually very foolish to be in opposition in a place like Nigeria, where lives depend on government. So, but I love my freedom. In case you don't know it, I love my freedom. I'm not ready to go and do babambo, father, Baba is coming. I just stay in my house. That's all. I love my freedom. I say it all the time. So, any candidate you love, please support him with everything, including donation. Any candidate you don't love, please ignore him. That is it. So, oh yes, Atiku is the definition of never give up. Only foolish people give up on their dreams. Only foolish people. Never give up. In 1991, I wanted to start Ovation magazine. I tried everything possible. I couldn't raise the funds. I tried. But God knew that it will happen one day. Between that 1991 and 1995, I was doing public relations and selling bread in between and all that. But Abacha forced me into exile. What I thought would be the worst period of my life became the best time of my life. I got to England in 1995, and by 1996, Ovation came back on the front burner. And today we've built a global brand. So that's how it is. That's how it is. Life, only God can tell what will happen to you in life.